Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Oh no, Gunna wanna, Gunna. No, say it ain't so. Oh man, Gunna, this dude right here, man, he copping pleas, man. He was pushing P, then he added a LEA. My man's just copping pleas and thank yous out here for real. Whew, cannot believe it. So before we get into that, please, if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I'm dropping new content on the channels for you. So let's get into this. So Gunna was released. He copped the plea deal. Everybody was like, he's snitching, of course, because he got out. Me, I'm like, well, let's wait a minute for a second. Hold on. We don't know what he did. Let's just, he might have a good lawyer. Let's just take a breath. They was like, well, he got the same lawyer that T.I. had, and that's T.I. snitch lawyer. He good at coming to plea agreements. I'm like, well, okay, maybe, but let's see. You know, everybody was saying Gunna shouldn't have been there in the first place. He ain't really done nothing. He was just in the car. See, he was just in a car, not even the car that had, you know, the guns and stuff in it and drugs. You know, so it's not fair that he's there just because he signed as an artist. Thinking maybe finally they let that go, but then he said he copped the plea deal. As we start going further and further into it, then we start hearing from other people, you know, if you have a plea deal, that means that they can call you to testify. And even though you may not have snitched at this moment, you've agreed that you were guilty, and you're agreeing to come on the stand if need be, and to testify against, I guess, your other conspirators, the gang, right? If they go to trial. That's what a lot of people saying. The WACC 100 was saying that. I know some lawyers were saying that. I know Myron from Fresh and Fit, he was saying that. So it was a couple people coming up with that. Some other people were like, well, we don't know. Maybe they just, you know, because they knew it was ridiculous. He had been there that long. He hadn't really done anything. Maybe they decided just, okay, you say you're guilty, we'll let you walk. You just do probation. We didn't know. Comes out that they found that the paperwork was released where he did agree to it. Gunna also put out a statement saying that YSL is a gang and it needs to die. As a gang, it needs to end. And he was just in the group, and he understands with the wrong the way that they've negatively affected the community, just throwing them under the bus. And he did acknowledge that they are a gang, not just a record label, which is something that the DA has been stressing, that they're not just a record label, that's also their gang that commits crimes. So pretty much is an agreement that they are a gang that do terrible things, which is a little dry snitching. It is snitching. He said that the guns and drugs were not his, and it was just him and what's his name, Young Thug in the car. So he's saying it's thugs. Okay, so a lot of dry snitching going on right now from Gunna, and then a video released of him speaking and agreeing that yes, all the statements he made were true. That he did write that he did say that he does plead guilty. He got the hell up out of there. So, I mean, effective. He's a snitch. Gunna's a snitch. Gunna has agreed to testify if need be. He will have to go on that stand and testify, or they renege on this deal and send him back to prison. So he has agreed to testify. He has agreed to snitch on YSL. Now what? Is he gonna get the 6ix9ine treatment? Is he gonna get the Tekashi treatment? Are people not gonna mess with him? I know Meek Mill said, you know, welcome home or whatever to him. I don't think the full details of everything had come out at that time, but it makes you wonder: is he gonna get a pass? Is Gunna gonna get a pass because people like him, or is hip hop gonna stay consistent and say, "Man, you snitching. We can't rock with you"? He definitely got out of prison by first saying he's guilty and then agreeing to come back to testify against other members of the gang if he is needed. And I'm wondering, if it does become necessary, what's going to happen? Is it going to take for that to happen for people to call Gunna a snitch? I mean, he's already at this point. He's going to be he's an informant. They have him on standby if needed as an informant. So he's an informant. He's agreed to do it. It's over. I mean, that's what it is. I don't care either way, but if you care, then you got to care about this, right? So it's just going to be interesting and curious to see the consistency, how people stand with this, if they're going to stick by, oh man, he a snitch, I can't rock with him, no snitching, or if people going to start copping pleas like he do, make excuses. But yeah, he does have a plea deal, and state got that ass as long as they need it, or, he can go back. He was in there for a few months, figured I can't do this no more. Allegedly, he had been messing with Chloe Bailey. Now he got him a new team, but, sometimes the hand just ain't enough. You see all this body around here, you just like, man, all I got is hand. This hand ain't enough no more. I need to get out. It's Christmas time. He wants some gifts. He already missed Thanksgiving, good food. I mean, it's crazy that y'all expect these millionaires to stick to these street codes. These are dudes who's out in the streets making all this money the legal way, but still want to be engaged in the street life to have a certain look about them, maintain a certain image. When the going gets tough, man, I'm making money. I'm smashing baddies that everybody want. Why the hell am I in this cell, masturbating, smelling another nigga shit? It's come on, I gotta get out of here. So that's what he did. He agreed to be an informant, and that's what it is. So is he a rat? Or it's nice, cool, you understand the situation. People have been saying he's not really that gangster like that. So they already, caping for him. I don't know. I guess, good for his family that they have him back. It would really be sad if he does testify. Although the time that they are threatening these people with, I wouldn't be surprised if some plea deals start coming out. Agreements, just guilty, trying to get some time taken off, because it's looking tough. And I don't know. I know they want Young Thug real bad. He might have to. I don't see Thug getting out of this without doing some real time, man. Because they really want Thug. They've got him as the kingpin. They really want Thug. And they might just get a little bit closer if he does decide to take it to trial, because they got them an informant in Gunna, one of his artists. We'll see. Like I said, I don't think that Thug will take it to trial. You really just can't. They got wiretaps. They got informants. They got all this stuff. It would be pretty much, if Thug take it to trial, he gonna get all the time they want him to get. I don't see him winning that at all. And I think his lawyers are talking to him like that too. How this has happened, it's got to be demoralizing. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, as it stands right now, Gunna is a informant and is willing to testify against his former gang / label mates.
Yeah. Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me. Yeah. Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.